Love this Folsom Pottery Barn table, but not for that price. So I decided to build it, and here's how I did it. Figured the easiest way to do this was to build it with a 2x4 frame. This will allow the piece to be hollow and slightly lighter. I assembled using pocket holes. You can also screw straight into the wood, but just make sure the head of the screw is sunken so it doesn't cause any issues. Another important thing is to make sure this is completely square. If it is not, when you go to wrap it with the plywood, the miters will not line up. Now for this, my husband and I cut 64 miters. Yes, we counted. I want this to look like a solid piece of wood. And with that comes all these difficult angles. This took us an hour and a half to get these pieces in the middle because we were too lazy to cut another 16th inch off. But it worked. Then my corner clamps wouldn't work because of the mitered edges. So I had to get creative and use my speed square. As you can see with this face piece, it's also mitered. You can see how it gives that nice seamless look. Here's a little trick of the trade. If you have little gapping on your edges, you can use the edge of a screwdriver to flatten it out. But seriously, look how good this looks. I also made the mistake that I should have sanded all these pieces before I installed it, but because I had to wood fill in nail holes, I would have had to do it anyway. After I wood conditioned, I then started to add the stain. This is my first time doing a combo like this. I'm using Weathered Oak and Early American by Minwax. I was a little worried by the gray of the Weathered Oak, but when I got this Early American on, it warmed it right up. I did 3 layers of the top coat in a semi-gloss finish. Make sure to sand between each coat so it doesn't have a grittiness to it. Now this thing is a beast, but it slides beautifully on my carpet. Altogether, I was able to build this for a quarter of the price it was retail, and you can find the full cost breakdown on my blog. I absolutely love how it turned out, and I hope you do too. Thanks for watching.